Good evening. My name is Reverend James Clark, minister at North Bramley Presbyterian Church. I wanted to acknowledge something, and that is on March 17th, 2020, the province of Ontario declared a state of emergency for the COVID-19 pandemic. The pandemic, at least the state of the emergency that has not yet expired, is about a year old. And one of the things that I've noticed about the pandemic is there are so many people over the past year who have said, you know what? It's not so bad. Sure, we're in our houses. Sure, there are people getting sick. But it's not so bad. And what I wanted to do with this video is to encourage you to recognize that it's okay to admit that it's bad. It's okay to admit that a virus that has shut down the world, that has us locked in our homes, that has many people in hospital, that has caused many people to die. It's okay to admit that it is pretty bad. Here's a statistic for you. There have been close to 1 million cases of COVID-19 in Canada and more than 20,000 deaths. Those are mothers, fathers, sons, daughters, people who matter. It's okay to be upset. It's okay to break down. It's okay to wish it was all over. And sometimes Christians do this too, right? We say to ourselves, well, you know, there's life after death, right? This life isn't all there is. So we shouldn't be too upset. But I don't think that's true. There's a story of Jesus and one of his friends named Lazarus dying. Jesus rushes to Lazarus's body, finds out that he's dead, and the Gospel of John records it like this. Jesus wept. The people who were standing nearby said, "See how much he loved him." That's Jesus, that's the Son of God, crying because one of his friends had died. And if you don't know the story of Lazarus, Jesus raises him from the dead. Jesus goes into the cave where Lazarus is and raises him from the dead, and yet he still weeps. And so I would invite you to feel your feelings, to give yourself permission to be upset, to recognize that what's going on around us is not just okay, if only for a moment, and if only for a small personal vigil. My brothers and sisters, we believe that this is not the end, that there is life after death, and there is a resurrection hope for humanity in Christ. But I would invite you to still reflect and to weep as Jesus did, as we are all humans, and all of us need that moment, especially if Christ did.